Hello everyone, in front of me is a brand new 2023 Ford Ranger XLT. And this is the last model year for this current generation of the Ford Ranger. So if you are a fan of the design or any of the features or functionality of this generation of Ford Ranger, this 23 model year is the last opportunity for you to purchase one, as next year for the 24 model year, Ford is going to completely redesign the Ranger inside and out. So if you are interested in getting this last generation or last model year of the generation for this Ford Ranger, your 23 model year is your last opportunity. The one you see in front of you is available for sale right now. It is an XLT trim level. Of course, the exterior color is black with the black appearance package here. Also has the FX4 package, and it comes equipped with 4-wheel drive and the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine. Let's quickly take a look here in the front. So everything inside and out the vehicle is going to be blacked out, including the headlight housings. So quick look at that. So inside they are blacked out. You're going to get a black grille surround, Ranger written across the front, black Ford emblem, black front bumper with parking sensors. You're going to get tow hooks, and then underneath you're actually going to get a steel bash plate with that FX4 package, and then front fog lights over here. Coming around to the side, your wheel arch is going to be black painted as well instead of carbonized gray. You're going to get a nice set of 18-inch black painted aluminum wheels. Your grille badge, your side fender badges are blacked out as well. Ranger XLT over here. Mirror caps are black plastic. Door handles are unpainted. They are not proximity door handles, so you do have a standard key in this vehicle, so no push button start either. You do get these nice side steps, also blacked out. Then let's take a quick look here inside. Over on the door, you're gonna get power windows and locks. Your mirror controls are just to the left-hand side of your steering wheel. And then if we look over at the mirror itself, it does have bliss blind spot monitoring. Over to the left-hand side of our steering wheel, we're gonna have automatic headlamps. We're gonna have the option to turn on that bed light that is on the back side of the cab, and then here's your mirror control like I mentioned before. This is an XLT model, so you are going to have cloth seats. They are going to be black and powered, both sides, front driver and passenger. Very soft seating material as well, so they're very comfortable. Would hold up very well for a long road trip if you need that. And then over here, let's check it out. Okay, so this is the bit of an older style steering wheel and then button layout. So over here on the left hand side, we're going to have a directional arrow key pad that's going to correspond with our productivity screen in the center, and then below this we have our cruise control options with adaptive cruise control. Over on the right hand side, we're going to have our volume up and down, skip forward and backward, and then our little music note button is going to change our music source or audio source, whatever you have playing. Down below this we have some buttons here for our phone, answer and hang up, voice assistant, mute, home, and then settings. Home and settings corresponds with the screen, so that's a quick button for the screen itself, and then these buttons correspond with that productivity screen. So here's a look at our gauge cluster. This is a largely analog gauge cluster, so you have your tachometer to the left, speedometer to the right, gas over here on the right hand side in the lower portion, and then engine temperature down below. You have a gear indicator as well over here on the lower portion of that gauge cluster, and then here's our productivity screen. Very basic. It is going to give you a trip computer, fuel economy, and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy here in that productivity screen. Coming over to our sync screen, this is an 8-inch Sync 3 infotainment screen. You are going to get navigation. You're going to get a backup camera with guidelines, and you do have rear parking sensors as well. Above the screen, you're going to have a nice little cubby. Over here it is sort of rubberized, so if you have stuff in here it shouldn't slide around too much. And then this screen, as always, it's going to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you are interested in that feature. Over here we have a volume and tune knob, hard buttons for skip forward and backward, play, pause, more hard buttons for our climate control, and that is also doubled here in the screen, so if you want to use the screen to do it you can, or if you want to use these hard press buttons you can do that. You're also going to get heated seats for both front occupants, 2 12-volt outlets, 2 USBs, and then some more buttons down here. So we have our trail control, rear locker, tow mode, parking sensors off, and then traction control off. We have our 4-wheel drive control over here, so 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and then TM is terrain management, so you can cycle between your drive modes using that. Standard gear shifter. You also have a manual parking brake, and then you have 2 cup holders over here. Very nice, soft padded armrest. And then there's a look inside our center console. There are no charging ports in there. So let's check out the back now. Same seating material as always. Again, very nice and soft. Even sitting behind myself in the Ranger, I know the Ranger's not the largest truck, but you are gonna have decent leg room, and it is soft back here, so there's not like a hard plastic back to the seat. So even if you do have to inch up and then put your knee into the seat back, it's not gonna really give you any discomfort. And then on the back of our center console, we're gonna have 2 charging ports, a 110 volt, 150 watt outlet back here, 3-prong household outlet. And then you have a mat pocket here on the back side of the passenger seat. And then lastly, you're gonna have a fold down center armrest with 2 cup holders. And then you have a manual sliding rear window here for the back glass. Here's our FX4 badging, also blacked out. Tail lamps, rear parking sensors, and then trailer hitch with wiring. Again, Ford emblem blacked out. Tailgate is not dampened, but this does have the factory spray and bed liner. Your nice Ford emblem in the back there. And that is just about it for this 2023 Ford Ranger XLT with the black appearance package. So if you have any questions about this truck, if you want to stop by this week and take it for a test drive, or if you'd like to browse our other inventory that we have here, and we have a few other Rangers available for sale, or if you want to step up to an F-150, we can help you with that as well. If you have any questions, stop by our showroom at 5200 Jonestown Road here in Harrisburg. Shop online at hoffmanford.com or give us a call at 717-657-1600. Thank you.